Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
No.
I tried to get him to say it together, but I guess not.
It's one or the other. Listen how weird this would sound. Ready?
Hey
everybody. Oh. See?
Welcome to our full day of eating. We are taking you through a full day of eating. So my edition and then his edition. We suck at intros. Guys, can you help us out? What do we say? Look at his beard. It's getting so long.
It's thick.
Thick. Okay, anyway, we're gonna each take you through a full day of eating. We don't always eat the same things.
We hardly ever
eat the same things. We have different schedules and it's just what works best for us. So no hate. I've gotten hate before from people. I don't know why. It's such a big deal. Yeah, I don't know why it's such a big deal that we don't eat the same things. We have different macro goals, we have different schedules, we have different taste preferences, and we like to just eat different things, and that's totally okay. So we're gonna take you through a day of eating, obviously, like I've said a million times, and we'll also throw our macros up on the screen since you guys know what they are. Well, hopefully this day of eating is helpful for you guys. You learn from it, you get some ideas for how to incorporate different things into your diet. Little disclaimer here, just because we're sharing what we're eating doesn't mean that we're telling you that you have to eat this way. Everybody is so different. Everybody has different needs, goals, wants, preferences, all of that stuff. So we're sharing to give you some inspo, but ultimately you are in charge of making your own decisions and doing what is best for you. All right? So hope you enjoyed this video and we'll catch you at the end because we didn't film an outro and we're about to film that right now.
All right, so meal one for me is always a pre-workout meal. I'll usually wake up, eat as quickly as I can, go to work, and then I lift immediately after that. So today I'm eating Katie's banana bread. So good. Good carb source, a little bit of protein, lower in fat, so it helps me digest. I get to use the energy, so it's just super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and cut about 150 grams. Comes out to about 400 calories. So I'm gonna weigh this out here. Make sure we're dialed in, right? Can't be just guessing. So I'm gonna need a little bit more. And it's not gonna look pretty, but that's all right. Perfect. I'm gonna eat this quick. Typically I'll do like an oatmeal, but pretty excited about the banana bread today. And I will see you guys in my next meal.
Hi guys, just got back from the gym about 40-ish minutes ago. I'm just sitting down now to eat my post-workout meal, which is meal number 1 for me. The reason I'm not eating until now is because I made my baked oats and they take about 30-35 minutes to make, including prep time. So actually I just took some pictures for Instagram and we'll be posting that recipe today. So by the time you see this video, it'll be up. Go check it out. I've been obsessed with baked oats. I've literally had this for breakfast probably like 7 out of the last 9 days. I'm obsessed. And I've been playing around with different flavor combinations, but this is my favorite so far. This is apple cinnamon. The bowl is still pretty hot, so I've got a pot holder, whatever you call these, underneath. Very good protein in here. There's actually a scoop of protein powder in the recipe, so about 25 grams of protein from that. Good source of carbs from the oats. And then just a little bit of fat from the peanut butter. So good post-workout meal to increase that muscle protein synthesis, replenish my glycogen stores, and it's just so yummy. You guys need to make the recipe. Seriously, I'm telling you, you will be obsessed, and I'm sorry for starting your addiction once you make it. But I'm gonna eat this. And then I'll probably have my next meal in maybe 2-3 hours. We'll see. This usually fills me up pretty well. Let me just show you guys the texture. So you see how it's like cake on top? I'm just gonna shove some of these apples away. Like, look at that consistency. So you get the best of both worlds. It's like you're eating cake, but then you're also eating like this gooey oat cookie dough-like texture. So good.
All right, guys, I just got back from the gym. I always take my Recage protein powder immediately post, and and then it's on to meal 2. So for me, meal 2 is usually my biggest of the day. I usually make a scrambler with 4 eggs, and then I throw in some mushrooms, and then some onions and peppers, things like that for some micros. And then I also throw in 4 slices of a 12-grain bread. Typically, I'll throw on like a guac spread, but I ran out of that, so I just put on 2 different types of the cream cheese. So I've got the buffalo and then garlic and herb. So with all of this, it's a little over 1,000 calories. That's the protein powder included. Pretty hefty meal. Most of my fat will come from this meal with all the eggs and the cream cheese. So the rest of my day is pretty much spread more with the protein and carb. So post-workout, when I'm really depleted, it really helps me to get this bigger meal in. So I'm gonna dig into this, and then I'll see you guys at meal 3.
Usually I have my coffee before breakfast, but I didn't have time this morning, so I'm having it now, and I just love it because I love the taste of coffee and I love frothed milk. That's my favorite part. So I just have 1 cup a day, and that's it. In here I've got 4 ounces of Fairlife milk. I use whole milk. There's some awesome protein in here. 13 grams for 1 full cup. I only use half, so 6.5 for me, 4 fat, and 3 carbs. So I used to use 2% milk, but I ran out, went to get more. All they had was whole Fairlife milk. So I was like, screw it. I don't want to go a day without my frothed milk, so I'll just try whole milk. And you know what? This is actually so good, and I've been buying it since. So don't be afraid of whole milk, and especially when you're bulking, it's a great way to get some extra calories in. So I've got 4 ounces in here, like I said, and then all I'm gonna do is just pop a cake up into the Keurig, and I'll show you guys the pour because that is the best part. Look at this froth. It's so good. That was hot. I also just like to take a spoon, little mini spoon, and just like scrape it off the top and eat it. Might be kind of weird, but froth has changed my life. I can't drink coffee without it. First world problems. Colin just burped in the shower. All right, see you guys. What do we have here, sir?
All right, ladies and gents, we got meal 3. So we got some white rice. There's 125 grams of that in there. And then we've got tuna with olive oil. And then a nice little stir fry mix. So we got some brock, got some beans, some carrots, the elusive baby corn. And then, what are these things called again?
Water chestnuts?
Yes. They add a nice little texture to it. Not a lot of nutritional value there, but solid. Comes out to be about 730 calories. Oh, I added some teriyaki sauce to liven it up a bit. Teriyaki is probably my favorite sauce. Let me snag it quick.
In case you guys haven't seen enough of what this looks like.
I know. It's like all I ever talk about. I swear. It's the very teriyaki. Look at that.
It's so good, actually.
That's the
very
key.
Good.
Less sodium. Still a good amount of sodium, but way less than your average sauces.
And really, with things like this, like, you're probably not even going to taste the difference between the regular and the lower sodium options. So It is good to always read nutrition labels and just, you know, compare your options.
Yep. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I've been trying to get about 2 to 2.5 hours in between my meals. That way I'm able to get all my calories in by the end of the day, again, without backloading.
Okay, meal number 2 is going to be a turkey sandwich, and I've got this cheddar sourdough bread right here. Zoom in on that. This is so good. This is from Breadsmith, and there are pieces of cheddar cheese woven into the sourdough. It's so good. They have it every Monday, I think. So if you guys are local to Sioux Falls, you need to get your hands on it. Go there on a Monday and thank me later. I'm just gonna put some honey roasted turkey breast on it, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of this spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip on it. I'm almost out and it's about to go bad, I think on the 27th. What is today? The 21st. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon of this, and this is awesome because it's made with Greek yogurt, and the macros are 2 fat, 2 carbs, 1 protein for 2 tablespoons, which is about 28 grams. A little bit higher protein, lower fat than your typical spinach and artichoke, spinach and kale cream cheese based dip or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. Usually I'll have some kind of fruit and vegetable on the side with every single one of my meals, but I need to go grocery shopping, and so I'm saving most of my vegetables with my dinner meal because I'm making a rice bowl, spoiler, and it just tastes better with vegetables. So on the side, I bought these like 3 weeks ago and have not opened them yet. These are the sweet corn Pringles. I'm a sucker for anything cornbread, corn, you name it, so I had to buy them. 1 serving is 9 fat, 16 carbs, and 1 protein. I do have the fats to play with today because I planned ahead of time. So I'm gonna have some chips with the sandwich. That is weird.
It tastes like corn?
You wanna try one?
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like funnel cake. That's weird.
Are we going?
Yeah.
All right, guys, another beautiful meal made by Frami. Look at this thing.
Very colorful. The camera makes this look so good. It's the carrots.
I was gonna say, it's the stir fry mix. So this one, meal 4, we've got our white rice again. This time it's 150 grams, so it's a really carb heavy meal. And then we've got 200 grams of a lean ground beef. So it's 93% lean ground beef. Mix that with that stir fry mix. Looks like it's basically all carrots this time. But again, on this prep or this series, I'm trying to get more veg in. So I'm just throwing that same stir fry mix into most of my meals. So it's been okay so far. I actually kind of like the texture.
And it's awesome too because you're getting so many different colors, which means you're getting so many different vitamins and minerals. You can eat the same exact veggies all you want and think that's super healthy, and it's good, it's better than nothing, but you want to make sure that you're incorporating a variety of different vegetables into your diet so that you don't become deficient in a specific nutrient or vitamin or mineral, if that makes sense.
And I always thought that it was like a hassle to try to get a lot of veg in, but all you gotta do is just try to find some frozen bags of a mix. That way, like she's saying, you get a variety of all the vitamins and minerals you need. I basically toss this microwavable pack into obviously the microwave for like 8 minutes, and then it's just ready to go. I can put it into some Tupperware, and then I can just dump it into whatever meals I have throughout the day. So
yeah, it makes it super convenient too, super easy to meal prep, and just because it's frozen doesn't mean that you're losing out on any key nutrients that you would be getting if you were buying fresh.
I'm throwing the same yaki on there because I'm addicted. This is life for me. I don't weigh my sauces out right now. If I go into a prep, then I'll start to include that into my MyFitnessPal day, so that way I'm really exact. But right now when I'm in kind of this surplus, as long as I'm putting on like a guesstimation in moderation, then I'm good to go. So make sure we're dialed in, right? Can't be just guessing.
Let's do a little taste test.
Oh, a taste test.
Yeah.
I wonder what this is gonna taste like. Never had it before.
We gotta prove to the people that we actually eat what we're talking about.
Yeah, I make this and I throw it away.
Right.
And I go eat McDonald's. No, it's tasty, you guys. After this, I have about 1,000 calories left, so we better get going.
Finally, dinner time for me. This is my 3rd meal today, and it's a pretty big one, and it's one of my favorites. I usually have some form of this every other day. Sometimes I'll have Greek yogurt for dinner, and I'll go back and forth between this and then my Greek yogurt bowl because I'm still obsessed. 5+ years later. So brown rice, I've got some tilapia. I promise there's tilapia underneath there. Seasoned it with everything but the elote seasoning from Trader Joe's. I've got some steamed veg, broccoli, cauliflower, and then yellow and orange carrots. I have some red onion. I'm a sucker for onion. What else? There's some pico de gallo. I had a little bit of that left. Some guac salsa, only 20 grams though, because I accidentally bought the medium, not the mild, and I cannot handle a lot of spice. So there's just 20 grams for a little flavor, and then I use the rest of that spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip from Trader Joe's. So I emptied a lot of things today. I need to restock and I need to go grocery shopping, but lots of veg, lots of fiber, good complex carbs, and then 27 grams of protein in this tilapia fillet. Super easy, and we're gonna watch some Top Chef now.
We are on meal number 5 of 6, so we're getting close to the end here. This time we've got sweet potato as our carb, and then we've got our chicken, and then everybody's favorite stir fry. It's literally use the same veg for all 3 of those meals, but it works. Didn't put any sauce on this. I like just kind of the flavor of the veg and sweet potatoes with the seasoned chicken. I put an onion salt on it.
I'm gonna end the day with a Snickers bar.
Oh, was that frozen, you said?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I freeze all of my candy bars. You guys, it's the best. You do have to thaw it. It's been in the fridge for a little bit though, because otherwise you're gonna break your teeth. I'll end my day at 109 protein, 283 carbs, 31 fiber, and 54 fat. Sodium was under 2,500 as well. So with the Snickers bar and then with the Pringles that I have, so they're not as nutrient dense foods as everything else I've eaten today, I was about 82-18 with my diet, and I preach the 80-20 lifestyle. If you guys don't know what that is, check out my Instagram, but
hopefully you know by now.
Hopefully you know by now. So it is okay to fit little treats like this into your diet, and it doesn't have to derail your progress. Eating a lot throughout the day on a lean bulk makes it a lot easier to fit this kind of stuff in though.
Don't forget to drink your Wuta. And we're back.
We are so lame, we're sorry.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the vid. Hope you got something from it.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Comment, share, like, subscribe.